Hello all, welcome back to Current Affairs Atlas series. I'm Guna Mathivanan from Officers IAS Academy. In this video, I will be discussing my next Current Affairs Atlas topic, that is Soil Health Card Scheme. Friends, India has the world's second largest cultivable area. So more the cultivable area means more the production, right? But that was not the case in earlier days. After independence, our situation was worse. We were dependent on other countries even for rice. We were a net importer of food grains. But today, we are the world's largest rice exporter. From net importer, today we became the world's largest rice exporter. From net importer, today we are a net exporter. We were able to significantly improve the production. So how we were able to achieve this? Not because we are having more cultivable area, we produced more. We were able to achieve higher production because of usage of high yielding variety seeds. We were able to achieve this feat by using high yielding variety seeds. We all know about the green revolution. So in the green revolution process, we started using high yielding variety seeds. So these seeds started giving us very good output. But one of the consequences of this high yielding variety seeds is we started consuming more fertilizers. These seeds require more fertilizers to produce more grains. And apart from that, we discussed in the previous videos, I explained about nutrient based subsidy. I want you to watch that video as well. In the nutrient based subsidy video, I explained that how huge amount of subsidies are given for urea. One side, urea is available at a very cheaper price. Another side, these high yielding variety seeds require more amount of fertilizers. So farmers started consuming more fertilizers. But we have to keep one thing in mind. Disproportionate use of fertilizers, inappropriate consumption of fertilizers is not good for the soil. India has 15 agro-based climatic zones. We have different soil types: alluvial soil, red soil, laterite soil. So in different parts of the country will be having different types of soil, different types of climatic zones, and different areas will have different levels of fertility of soil. The soil in Punjab will be different from soil in Tamil Nadu. Different soils needs different level of nutrients, right? I might, for example, see, I might need more protein for me, you might need more carbohydrates for you, someone might need more fat, more, you know calcium for others, someone might require more hemoglobin. So it all differs from person to person, right? Like the different soil types, different geographical area, soil in different geographical area might require different amount of nutrients. But what happens, because of various reasons, the farmers, they started using excess amount of urea, more fertilizers in inappropriate manner. A particular fertilizer started being used in a larger manner. So this excess use of fertilizers, okay, predominantly urea, but other fertilizers also, where it is excessively used, that is going to affect the fertility of the soil. When the soil fertility is getting affected, what will happen? When soil fertility is getting affected, then the protection, the output will reduce. See, when the soil is more fertile, it is going to give you more output. When the soil is less fertile, because all these fertilizers are salt, mineral salts, when you use in excess, your soil will become saline. All these fertilizers, right, when sprayed, mixed with water, when it is sprayed, it is going to settle in the soil. Plants, of course, it is going to absorb fertilizers, but a lot of fertilizer is going to settle in the soil. India is a tropical country. Once the water gets evaporated, all the mineral salts is going to stay in the soil. It is going to make the soil saline. It is going to affect the fertility of the soil. So in future, the production, the productivity will come down. The yield per hectare will come down. In India, in 1 hectare of land, in 1 hectare of land, we are producing roughly 4 tons of rice. But in USA, In same 1 hectare of land, they are able to produce 8 tons of rice. So in terms of productivity, production, yes, we have improved. In terms of productivity, in terms of efficiency, we are much behind. Population is increasing. There is climate change we are able to witness. We are also seeing water crisis. So if we are not protecting our soil properly, then when the soil fertility is getting affected, the production of food grains will come down and the nation will face food security threat. So keeping all this in mind, government in the year 2015 came with a scheme called as Soil Health Card Scheme. So Ministry of Agriculture in 2015, they came with the Soil Health Card Scheme. Under this program, idea is to give better awareness to the farmers about the fertility of their soil. So what government will do? Once in 3 years, the government will go to the farmer's field. They will collect some soil sample and the soil sample will be tested in the laboratory. Like blood test, doctor comes to me once in 3 years, they take a blood test and they will look for the nutrients in my blood. Like that, government, they will come to the farmland, they will collect soil samples once in 3 years and they will find out the soil fertility based on 12 parameters. Based on 12 parameters. When we give our blood for blood test, we will be in various parameters. We will be getting the report. Like that, farmers will be given a report. And that report will say, okay, Guna, your farmland is having this much percentage of potassium, this much percentage of nitrogen, this much percentage of other phosphorus. So it will give information about macronutrients as well as micronutrients. It will also give information about the physical parameters of the soil as well. So it is going to be like a lab report. The soil health card is going to be like a lab report. And not just that, not just the report. Once in 3 years, government will do this. Right? And not just that report. Along with that report, the government will give suggestion. Okay, Guna, your soil is having good amount of nitrogen, good amount of phosphorus, but potassium is lacking. So you apply fertilizers in this particular ratio. They will suggest me, government will suggest me. By looking at my soil characteristics, government will suggest, Guna, you apply fertilizers in this particular ratio. These many parts of urea, these many parts of diammonium phosphate, you use in particular ratio, they will suggest. So now farmers can make use of the suggestions and they can apply fertilizers in an appropriate manner so that we can protect the soil fertility, we can improve our grain production, and through which we can protect the nation's food security also. And when farmer is using the fertilizers in an appropriate manner, what happens? Exact amount of fertilizer required will be applied, production will improve. When production improves, farmer's income will improve. When farmer income improves, then that will be very helpful to pull the farmers out of the low income trap which they are facing. So one side, this program is going to help the farmers to gain more income by improving the production. Another side, it is going to help the entire nation by protecting the food security. So here I have given the slides regarding soil health card. You can go through, you can pause the video, you can make small notes out of it. So this is how the soil health card will be, right? So benefits I have given here. So based on our discussion, I have given a multiple choice question. Find out the right answer and give it in the comment section. So I hope the video was useful. I will meet you in another important, interesting current affairs list video. Till then, bye. Take care.